A man wakes up in an office building. The doors do not open. The windows do not break. And no matter how many floors he climbs, he cannot find a way out. His name is Michael. He works in corporate sales. This morning started like any other. He arrived at his office tower, swiped his badge, and stepped into the elevator. But when the doors opened, everything felt different. The fluorescent lights buzzed louder than usual. The hallways stretched longer than he remembered. And when he tried to leave for lunch, the exit doors would not budge. Michael assumes it is a malfunction. He pulls on the handles. He pushes with his shoulder. Nothing moves. He walks to another exit on the opposite side of the floor. Same result. Locked, sealed. He checks his phone. No signal. He goes to a window and looks outside. The street below is empty. No cars. No people. Just silence. He tells himself to stay calm. There has to be an explanation. He takes the stairs down to the lobby. But when he reaches what should be the ground floor, he finds himself in another identical office level. Same gray carpet. Same white walls. Same flickering lights. He tries again. Down another flight. Another identical floor. He counts as he descends. 10 floors. 20. 30. Every single one looks exactly the same. Panic starts to creep in. Michael runs back up the stairs, thinking maybe he miscounted. But the floors keep repeating. He passes the same water cooler, the same motivational poster on the wall, the same dead plant in the corner. It is like the building is copying itself over and over. He searches for other people. He calls out. His voice echoes through the empty corridors. No response. He checks every cubicle, every conference room, every bathroom. The building is completely deserted. But there are signs that people were here recently. A coffee mug still warm. A computer screen glowing. A half-eaten sandwich on a desk. Everyone vanished at once. Michael finds a directory board. It lists hundreds of floors. He is currently on floor 42, or at least that is what the sign says. But he has been walking for hours, and nothing changes. He decides to go up instead of down. Maybe the roof has an exit. Maybe someone is up there. Maybe he can signal for help. The stairwell seems endless. His legs ache. His throat is dry. He passes floor 70, floor 90, floor 112. The numbers keep climbing, but the layout never varies. Same walls, same doors, same eerie silence. He stops to catch his breath and notices something strange. There is a memo taped to the wall. It reads, "Do not trust the elevators. Do not go to the basement. Do not stay after dark." After dark, Michael checks his watch. It is nearly 5 in the evening. He has been trapped for almost 6 hours. He needs water. He needs food. He needs to understand what is happening. He enters the nearest office floor and searches the break room. The fridge is stocked. The vending machines are full. At least he will not starve. He fills a bottle with water and drinks deeply. As he stands there, the lights flicker. Once, twice, then they stabilize. He hears a sound, faint, distant, like footsteps. He freezes, listens. The sound grows closer. Someone else is here. Relief floods through him. He is not alone. He rushes toward the noise, calling out. But when he rounds the corner, there is no one. The footsteps stop. He stands in the empty hallway, breathing hard, wondering if his mind is playing tricks on him. Night falls. The windows that were bright with daylight now show only darkness. Not the darkness of a city at night, but complete blackness. No streetlights, no moon, no stars. Just an endless void pressing against the glass. Michael finds an office with a couch and decides to rest. He locks the door. He pushes a desk against it for good measure. He lies down but cannot sleep. Every creak of the building makes him jump. Every shadow seems to move. At some point, he dozes off. When he wakes, the lights are off. The entire floor is dark, except for the green glow of the emergency exit signs. He fumbles for his phone and uses it as a flashlight. The battery is at 15%. He needs to conserve it. He unlocks the door and steps into the hallway. The footsteps return. This time they are faster, closer, running. Michael's heart pounds. He backs into the office and slams the door. The footsteps stop right outside. He holds his breath. Silence. Then a soft knock. 3 taps. Pause. 3 more taps. Michael does not open the door. He waits. Minutes pass. The knocking stops. He hears the footsteps retreat down the hall. He stays in the office until the lights come back on. Morning, or at least what feels like morning. The windows show daylight again, though he is not sure if it is real or part of the building's illusion. He decides to investigate the basement. The memo warned against it, but he needs answers. He takes the stairs down. The descent feels different this time. Colder, darker. The walls change from white to concrete. The air smells damp. He reaches a door marked Sub-Level 1. He opens it. The hallway beyond is narrow and lined with pipes. Steam hisses from a broken valve. He continues forward. Sub-Level 2 is worse. The lights are dim. The floor is wet. He hears dripping water echoing in the distance. He finds a maintenance room. Inside are tools, blueprints, and a logbook. He flips through the pages. The entries are bizarre. Subject 17, Day 43. Still searching for exit. Mental state deteriorating. Subject 9, Day 61. Attempted to break window. Failed. No longer responds to stimuli. The dates span years, decades. Michael's hands shake. This is not a malfunction. This is intentional. He hears a loud clang behind him. He spins around. A figure stands in the doorway, tall, thin, dressed in a maintenance uniform. The face is pale and expressionless. Michael steps back. The figure does not move, does not speak, just stares. Michael tries to walk past it. The figure mirrors his movement, blocking the exit. Michael runs. He sprints down the hallway, up the stairs, back to the main floors. He does not stop until he reaches a conference room and locks himself inside. His phone is dead. His water is running low. He is exhausted. But he cannot give up. He starts looking for patterns. He maps out the floors on paper. He times his walks. He tests the elevators despite the warning. When he presses the button, the doors open. The elevator is pristine. Polished mirrors, soft lighting. He steps inside. The panel has buttons for hundreds of floors, plus a button marked Exit. He presses it. The elevator descends. Smooth, fast. Hope rises in his chest. The elevator stops. The doors open. Michael steps out into the lobby. The main entrance is right there. Glass doors, sunlight beyond. He runs toward them. He pushes. They open. He stumbles outside and falls to his knees. Fresh air. Freedom. He looks up. He is in another lobby, identical to the first. Same desk, same chairs, same directory board. He is still inside the building. Despair hits him like a wave. There is no exit. The building is a loop, an infinite trap. He screams. He throws a chair at the window. The glass does not crack. He collapses on the floor. Minutes pass. Hours. He does not know anymore. Time feels meaningless here. He lies there, staring at the ceiling, wondering if he will die in this place. Then he hears a voice, soft, female, calling his name. He sits up. A woman stands across the lobby. She looks tired, scared, but real. She tells him her name is Sarah. She has been trapped here for 9 days. She thought she was alone. They compare stories. She experienced the same things. The repeating floors, the footsteps, the figure in the basement. They are not alone. There are others, or there were. She found names carved into desks, messages written on walls. Help us. We are still here. Do not forget. Sarah has a theory. The building feeds on desperation. The more you try to escape, the stronger it becomes. The only way out is to stop trying, to accept it, to become part of it. Michael refuses to believe that. There has to be a way. Sarah shows him something. A floor she discovered on level 217. It is different. The walls are covered in drawings, symbols, equations. Someone was trying to solve the puzzle. Someone who understood what this place is. They study the symbols together. One drawing stands out, a spiral, an infinite loop. But there is a break in the pattern. A single point with a line does not connect. Sarah thinks it represents an exit, a flaw in the system. But where is it? They search for days. They map every floor they can reach. They find nothing. Exhaustion takes over. They sleep in shifts. They ration the food from the break rooms. They keep each other sane. One night, Michael wakes to find Sarah gone. He searches for her. He calls her name. No answer. He finds her jacket on the stairs, then her shoe, then nothing. She vanished just like everyone else. He is alone again. The isolation crushes him. He sits on the stairs and considers giving up, just staying in one spot until he fades away. But something stops him. Anger. Defiance. He will not let this place win. He goes back to the drawings on floor 217. He stares at the spiral until his eyes blur. Then he sees it. The break in the pattern is not a location. It is a choice. The building traps people because they believe they are trapped. The walls are real. The doors are locked. But the prison is mental. He has to stop perceiving it as a building. He has to see it differently. Michael closes his eyes. He stops thinking about exits and escapes. He stops trying to make sense of the floors. He lets go of the need to understand. He just walks, not up, not down, just forward, one step at a time. He does not look at the walls. He does not count the floors. He empties his mind. And then he feels it, a shift, a change in the air, a warmth that was not there before. He opens his eyes. He is standing in a stairwell, but this one is different. The walls are old brick. The steps are worn stone. Daylight streams through a cracked window. He climbs toward it. The light grows brighter. He reaches the top. A door, wooden, unlocked. He pushes it open. He steps outside onto a rooftop. The sky is blue. The city spreads out below him. Real buildings, real streets, real life. Michael takes a breath. He is free. But as he looks back at the door he came through, he sees it fade. The building is gone. Or maybe it was never there. Maybe it was always in his head. A manifestation of his own trapped mind. His own endless loop of routine and monotony. He was not trapped in a building. He was trapped in himself. He walks down the fire escape to the street. People pass by. Cars honk. The world moves on like nothing happened. Michael checks his reflection in a shop window. He looks the same, but he feels different, lighter. He does not know how much time passed. Days, weeks, months. It does not matter anymore. He is out, and he knows one thing for certain. He will never take an elevator again. The building still stands somewhere, waiting, looping, trapping the next person who stops seeing the exit. Because the truth is, some prisons have no walls, some mazes have no end, and some doors only open when you stop looking for them.